Okay, this is not... I'm just updating the titles here and there, and then we're off for a start. We're gonna play Kid Icarus today on the Nintendo Entertainment System Switch Online version. I'll just change the titles because somehow it doesn't do it automatically. NES, Nintendo Switch Online. Okay, and I'll do the same one with Twitch. What else? Nintendo Switch. Okay, that's fine for YouTube. And then...
You're right, waterproof face paint!
Nope. I'm not streaming Tetris 99. I don't know why it's not doing it automatically. It should. Platformer. I won't do it in French this time. I mean, I could do French and English. There's no results fine. So. I think I'll remove the French part. How can I do it? Oh, okay. Oh, I can't do it in both languages. Okay. I guess I'll just do English for this time, and then next time... I don't know, I feel like... I don't know. We'll see how it goes. My channel, just want to make sure that it's working, and then we're off for a start. See, I haven't played in a little while. I have Zelda 2 on the 3DS, and it's really hard. I wouldn't play again. I'm about halfway done on a 3DS. Yeah, we'll start. I'll stream for only about an hour and a half today, maybe another few hours tonight. The weather is pretty nice outside, actually. And yeah, actually, I'll put myself in there a little bit, not with the... Okay, this is not useful. Okay, so I'll be right there. It should be on the side. I'm not sure how large the NES screen is. I'm testing right now. Okay, looks fine. I'll put on some earphones. Test the sound. So that's the title screen right there. Voice. Oh wow. Pretty loud. Okay. Seems good as far as the stream goes, so I'll listen to my own music. Yes. Alright. Let's do this. On retourne en enfance aujourd'hui. Je vais sûrement parler plus en anglais qu'en français, par exemple. Voyons. Ok. Ok. Les contrôles, c'est un peu différent. Et là 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 là. Alright. Getting used to it. I'll need that. Ok. Ouais, puis là, je vais pouvoir lire le chat au fur et à mesure parce que c'est vraiment pas aussi intense que Tetris. Alright. C'était calme. Jeez. Ah oui. Ok. Oh merde. Kid Icarus parce que parce qu'il est sorti il y a 3 jours sur le système en ligne. Puis parce que c'est mon jeu d'enfance. Je pense que c'est le jeu qui a marqué le plus mon enfance. Ma jeune enfance, je dirais. Avant le turbographique. Mais même avec le turbographique. Oh là là, que ça va mal jouer avec ça, avec un joystick. Ok. Ouais, Kid Icarus, me semble que c'est mon jeu fétiche. Là. Et je pense aussi que je pense que je peux finir le jeu en un stream, ou peut-être 2. Fait qu'il y a ça aussi qui a joué un peu en faveur du jeu. Et fait qu'en passant au début du jeu de même, c'est un peu dur là, parce qu'il y en a vraiment pas beaucoup de HP. Je pense, oui, plus que Castlevania. Puis aussi, Castlevania, c'est fucking dur là, vers la fin. Fait que je pense que j'aurais atteint un bout où est-ce que genre je peux plus avancer. Ce jeu-là, je le connais mieux que Castlevania. À cause que j'ai fini. Je pense que c'est le premier jeu. Ouais, je pense que c'est le premier jeu que j'ai fini. Hey, wow, 3 likes. Quelqu'un d'autre qui est venu, ça veut dire. Je pense que c'est le premier jeu que j'ai fini. Peut-être à part Mario Bros. Que je me rappelle pas si j'ai fini avant ou après. En passant, je viens de jouer à Yoshi sur. Bien joué à Yoshi sur 3... non, pas 3DS. Sur la Wii U. Puis, ouais, je me suis rappelé un peu pourquoi que j'avais arrêté de jouer. On dirait que Yoshi, c'est genre dur, mais pas... C'est pas dur, mais c'est long, genre. On dirait qu'il y a plein d'affaires dans le jeu qui s'en calissent que t'as d'autres choses à faire dans la vie. Genre, il y a des collectibles que c'est pas une question que c'est dur à les pogner, c'est juste long à tout péter pour aller chercher toutes les estis de petites affaires que tu dois collectionner. Euh, puis les contrôles de Yoshi, là, la façon que Yoshi saute, là, ça me gosse tellement. Puis aussi, les boutons sont inversés par rapport à Hollow Knight pour les sauts puis les attaques, mettons. Fait que ça gosse un peu. Fait que ouais, c'est tout. Tout ce que j'avais à dire sur Yoshi. J'ai toujours pas fini. Je suis rendu au 5e monde, puis je pense qu'il y en a 6 là, selon le menu. Fait que... Ok, attends, je vais voir premièrement s'il y a du monde sur Twitch. Personne. Ok, fait qu'on peut continuer de parler français. Je me suis booké la journée de la sortie. Je pense faire un stream pendant plusieurs heures pour la sortie du jeu. Ouais. C'est quand ça déjà? C'est le 27 mars, je pense. Je vais être en Suède, fait que sûrement que je pognerai pas ton stream, mais Arc! Comment on saute là? Oh! Merde! C'est dur. Ok, bon, premièrement, il y a une petite difficulté là ici. Je sais pas il est où mon edge d'écran parce que. Ah, ok. Ça simplifie les choses là, parce que c'est pas très clair sur la Wii U à cause que les côtés sont dégradés pour une quelconque raison. C'est pas très clair où est-ce que l'image arrête. Mais on sait que les jeux de NES, on joue comme sur un cylindre, hein? Fait que. Oh oh. Ouais, mais tu te calmes, esti. Ça, vraiment, c'est un Grim Reaper, c'est genre la mort. C'est même pas une sorcière. Je sais pas pourquoi on appelle ça une sorcière. Ah, le 25, c'est plutôt que je pensais. Ah, ça doit être un vendredi. Non, 25, c'est pas un vendredi. D'habitude, les jeux sortent un vendredi. Hey, déjà? Oh là là, je vais mourir bientôt. Mais c'est pas grave là-dedans parce que quand on meurt, on recommence le level. C'est quoi cette question? Parce que j'ai Yoshi sur la Wii U. Là, présentement, je suis sur la Switch. Et là 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 là, non, non, non. Okay, so... Non, ok. Mais t'as dit que c'est dur de côté niveau, mais tu joues sur Switch. Oh, mauvais piton. C'est dur de voir le côté du niveau. Ah, j'ai-tu dit Wii U? Ouais, peut-être. Je sais pas pourquoi j'aurais dit Wii U. C'est bizarre. Ça se peut que j'ai dit Wii U, mais je joue sur Switch, oui. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai dit Wii U. Peut-être que je venais de parler de la Wii U. Bon, là, sauter, c'est pas si nice. Ah, c'est inversé aussi. Et là. Okay, so if anyone's watching not speaking French, I basically am waiting for more enemies here because it's a good place to farm for hearts. So hearts is the currency in that game, and I won't need it very soon, but actually I'm doing pretty bad here. Oh la la. Okay. Yeah, so hearts can be used to buy potions, to buy some power-ups to save yourself from a fall, and these big hearts are actually pretty good because they're worth 10. So 254 is enough to buy one glass of holy water or something, some potion stuff, which refills 1 HP gauge, which is the one that's shown under my heart count. This is a I don't know how to say that. It's like one of those. He's selling stuff for way more expensive than you should buy them, so no one cares about him. I've never been able to buy something there so early in the game. I never have enough hearts. Oh, well, I died. Wow. Ah oui, en passant, Catherine, je sais pas si toi t'as ça comme problème, là, mais moi, une fois sur deux, quand je regarde une vidéo sur YouTube, ça dit qu'il y a une erreur, que la vidéo, le playback marche pas. Alors, ça fait 2 semaines, genre, ça fait ça. Il faut tout le temps que je refresh. Puis là, ça vient de bugger aussi sur Twitch. Mais je pense que c'est correct. Bon, on va y arriver, là. Je sais pas c'est quoi d'abord. Ouais, ça fait ça tout le temps, même à l'école, même chez nous, fait que, même à l'université. Okay, no need for more hearts. Es ist Spaß, okay. So, Kid Icarus is one of those games that starts much harder than it gets. Because you have so little energy in the beginning. Non, je pense pas que ça allait faire. Ben non. Yeah, there's a lot of hard platforming and elements in the game early on, like here, and this stage is actually one of the hardest. It gets easier as the game progresses, or kind of. The concept of the game is that, and the reason why the stages are vertical is that we kind of ascend to the skies. Because the story behind Kid Icarus is that he came too close to the sun and burned his feathers and then he fell. So yeah, it's kind of all related to that. And the last world is actually the heavens. But we don't burn in that game. Okay, I'm not being careful at all here. Not gonna buy anything here. No. This again. There's also a code here where you can decrease the prices. I don't know what it is. I don't think I want anything. Maybe a bottle. Yeah, I'll buy a bottle just in case. A bottle is like a potion, but it uses itself later. So you see it's stored there in the lower left. If you get a barrel, then you can hold up to 8 bottles. But if you don't have a barrel, you can only carry 1 bottle, which makes sense, I guess. Because one person can only hold so much. So they used to make it realistic back in the days, but now you can hold so many items on your characters in the new games. Doesn't make sense. But Another one of those Grim Reapers. I'll catch that when it's going back there. I don't want to spend too much time in her line of sight. Nice. She didn't see me. We're approaching the end of... Oh yeah, okay. And this, I think, is the power-up room. Yeah. So this is where we get a second... Well, the first power-up to our bow and arrow. And his hair changes color every time he gets a power-up, so you can keep track of where you are actually without checking your menu. Depends on how much points you have, so some power-ups are only available if you have a certain amount of points. But the first one I think is always there, there's no minimum. I think there are 5 in total. Okay, I still have my bottle though, so shouldn't worry too much, although it would be nicer not to use it. I could buy one of those for... The next stage is the first dungeon, and that's where we need those hammers. Okay. I always start with this one. I don't know why. In these things, it's kind of a lottery. It costs 5 hearts every time you shoot one of those things. But there is one little Reaper somewhere, and if you catch it, then you lose everything. I feel like taking one more. Maybe this one. Okay, I think I'll stop here. And if you get them all without the Reaper, well, if you get all but one without the Reaper, then you get some sort of reward, I think. Yeah, but it's really random, so there's a trick, because there's only like 4 or 5 configurations, but it's not totally random. Oh, see, I used my bottle now, so my health went all the way back to full. Wow, getting really bad. Non, pas vraiment. Mais j'ai pas vu sur Twitch s'il y a quelqu'un. J'ai l'air de parler à quelqu'un en particulier. c'est plus s'il y a du monde qui arrive ou s'il y a du monde qui regarde après. Fuck. So now I'm close to dying. Fuck. I want to go there. Oh, no, this is pretty hard. It's worth it, but it's not with my health right now. So now, on ne me tue pas, j'ai fini. Is it a power up? Yes. Okay, so that's another kind of power up. The health bar increases at some score threshold. So I don't really care about dying here because yeah, oh my god. So this is more of a dungeon, so you can go back. It's it's a bit more like a classic Zelda setting. It's not a platforming game anymore. It's more of a room by room exploration. So dungeons are mazes, yes, in which you just need to find the boss, essentially, and not dying on the way there. Oh, wow. So what I just did is to kind of free those helpers. So all those, I don't even know what it is really. It's just like a statue, a gray statue here. You use the hammers that I collected previously. They're worth 20 hearts, and yeah, they're gonna help you at the boss fight at the end of the dungeon. So it's not that useful because they're not very strong. They die really quickly, but still can help if you're an eggplant or something. Ow. I think this is a shop. Yeah. So yeah. So I do have that. So in those dungeons, there's also a map. So you see there's a map here. It's an 8x8 map. And what I just bought is the torch, which allows me to see where I am in the map. It's also the pencil, as I don't have enough money for, but it would show me where I've been before on the map. So what I've explored so far. It's not that useful because the first dungeon is pretty simple, but I'll probably use it later. The second and third. This is a hospital because you can get turned into an eggplant, what used to traumatize me as a child. Those eggplant men, or yeah, they're really tricky. I feel lost already. This one. And the enemies respawn every time you come out and in to a room. So it's not too annoying because you need to kind of farm hearts as well, so it's useful in many ways. See, those are the eggplant, and not very nice. You need to avoid their eggplants at all costs because it's a pain in the ass. You can't attack anymore. You're like essentially paralyzed except for the legs, and you can't do anything as an eggplant, as you could figure. So I don't want to go up there because then if I have to come back, the eggplants are gonna catch me. It's almost inevitable that I'll be caught at some point. Just one of those. Okay. And there was a little flame showing that it's the last one. No more hammers, 11 helpers. So go there. On the left here is water of life, or holy water, useful for regenerating, and I think the boss is pretty close now. One more of those. They only have 2 different throws, so it's not too hard to like figure them out, but still it's pretty stressful because I don't want to go back all the way to the hospital, which is pretty far now. So I'll check on the right because I'd rather come back from the right than from the top. I think the boss was on the top. Oh, maybe not actually. I won't have to backtrack, I think. Oh yes, so this is the room before every single boss, I think, so you know that you made it all the way. And the boss is right to the right here. And it's not a hard one, so I should be able to beat it with the amount of power I have right now. It's a double head, I think it's called a Cerberus, or double head something. It's not very smart, so it just goes from left to right continuously. Its HP is at the bottom right, so it's going down pretty fast. It's going down by 2 for every hit because I got the power up. And and that's the gift he gives us, which we can't take, but we still have afterwards. Another power up, which is good. And this second world is side-scrolling, so we're going from left to right instead of from bottom to up, bottom up. We can also turn all of these things into hammers. What's this again? Oh yeah. I don't need anything. I could use a bottle maybe, or a feather. I could buy a feather just to show what it's like. I'll die soon, I think. Looks like it. That's fine. Pretty early in the stage, so. Oh, I lost. Okay, no. I lost my feather, but I still have the cash, so that's fine. No more? Okay. Still buy a feather. Oh, water of life. See, I don't even have to be really careful anymore because my health bar is 3 times as long as it was in the first world. So even if it's a little bit harder, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to die as easily. Unless I fall into a hole. Is it worth 5 each? Not enough money for this black market. Lottery. See, that's what happens when you get one of those little, I don't even, Reaper, unlucky men. I've got to go below here to catch that glass. I'll keep up here. What's here? Oh, okay, that's another weapon power up. So my hair is now purple or magenta or whatever that is. I think I'll buy a bottle. I'll buy a bottle. Whoa! I don't want that. Yeah, no. They never come out at the same interval. Nothing. This is a room that's reserved for those power-ups. The one that changes my hair color. So if I didn't have it previously, I could have had it there. But I did have it, so I don't think it's a power-up. No. Okay. So maybe at 100,000 actually, I'll get a power-up there. This is a lottery room. Again. Almost. Okay, I'll do it. Another one. Okay, I used my bottle. So that's done. nothing. Same. This room is a placeholder. Whoa. Okay. Find some parts here. Oh, nice. Recovering. And these are pickpockets, so if I did have some special items from the challenges, now I don't have anything to steal, so they can't steal anything from me. I think they would take it away, and then I could buy it again at one of those black markets that sell things for way too expensive. So, but I don't have anything, so they can try. It's useless. And so if they touch me, they're not technically enemies, although they're not nice, but they don't hit. Ugh. Oh, see, so that's how the feather works. It just saves you and brings. It doesn't bring you to the nearest platform, but at least at the height of the nearest platform, and then you gotta control your way left and right to there. These snow men or something are a little bit annoying. This one is easy because his snowball or snowflake is very much in the platform. Okay. Not smart. Okay. Let's see. This is a This is a black market. So if I had anything stolen before, I could buy it there. I don't want to buy from him though, because it's kind of a waste of hearts. I don't need anything. Ooh la la. Wasn't this. I'll try to kill this one before I have to jump on that platform anyway, so good. A good 10 hearts, not bad. I don't need hearts. I think 600 is a good amount. No! These jumping mechanics are terrible. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let's assume it's in the bottom corner, as it usually is. Yes. Okay, so now if I hit that, it's a special item. So 1 feather for me. And do I? Yeah, I have 2 now, so I'm not gonna fall like I just did. Deviated it. Oof, wow, that's a lucky shot. Okay. Nice. Another one? Wow. Don't really understand why, but good, I guess. My hair is red-ish now. Can't remember what's the next color. I don't even know if there's one. I know, no. There is a 5th one. Is it yellow? Can't remember. I'm gonna stop in like half an hour. Gotta go for a run. Nothing to steal. These are pretty easy. Okay. It's really, really hard to avoid those. I'm glad I don't have anything to steal because they're a nightmare. Oh. It's really hard. I don't know if I could even hit it. Like, ugh, no, not even gonna try. Jumps. Nope. No! Okay, oh boy. At least I got better, but that jump again. Worst. Oh wow. Wow. Again. Okay. Wow, wasted 2 feathers. This is coming to an end. This is the end of the stage. Not quite 100,000, so I don't think I get a power up. Yeah. Next time, maybe. It's nighttime. All of a sudden. I just cross a door in that game. It's nighttime. Who knows what happened in between? I don't know if I can make it till the end of that stage with that HP, that health. Maybe if I... oh, jeez. Okay. Is it here again? No. I'll assume it's in the middle. Okay. Oh. Oh well. Okay. I don't even know what these enemies are. It doesn't look like anything. It's like a big puffer fish. So this enemy just disappeared. So it's a weird NES glitch or something, but it was there and then it wasn't. Oh la la la. I still have bottles, so I'm not gonna die. Although I would prefer not using it, and definitely not enough energy right now for this. Thank you very much. These are pretty easy to... I like them. Those rocks things that fall from the sky. They're pretty easy to avoid, and they give a lot of hearts. Wow, okay. So I use my bottle. Now it's a free-for-all attack. I could buy something here, I think. Yeah. I'll buy a glass of red potion. Or, I don't know. I think I can buy 2 things. So if I buy this, and then I wait until it refreshes and I can buy something else. Yes, okay. This is a tricky jump. Not that tricky. It used to be tricky when I was young. Jesus. Why? Bad timing. Okay. I go in that door. Those. Okay. I'll do it. Ay, steal anything you want. I don't have anything. Not enough money for you. I don't know if there's a code, honestly. Oh my god. Did I just buy that earlier? What a good buy. Good purchase. Okay, now I think there's going to be an enemy at the bottom. At some point. Well, maybe not. Actually, this looks like the end of the stage. Oh my god, this was the end of the stage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's start over. I guess the ones that I liked killed me in the end. Okay, yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's assume it's at the same top spot there. Maybe I'll get another. Ugh. Back down. Well. Need to kill this one. Yeah, okay. No. What? Okay, I still have a bottle, but used it. Okay, so I'll do the same. I'll buy one feather and one glass. Timing there. Okay, now I'll do it. Oh my god, okay, phew. Those feathers are really useful. Nope. It's not even sending anything. That sad star. There's sad stars in the sky. So we're getting closer to the end, which with a lot more health than earlier. So everything's fine. We're gonna get to the dungeon in no time. Just gotta get, yeah. Oh la la. Yeah, I don't know why it's like a mess all of a sudden here. Why? So many enemies. Like he's... What are you doing up there? And 120,000, is that enough? Yes, one more health bar. So I'll probably die at some point here, so I don't really mind. If I find some water of life, I don't have a bottle, so, and this I have 8 more. The boss is not really hard in this one, so not really worried. Well, none of the bosses are really hard in this game. Oh, see, the hospital is there. They're much easier to beat now because I'm stronger. Stronger. Okay. Those rooms are just a little bit hard to get through, but once you're used to it, it's pretty easy. Nice. Okay. And you don't want to get rid of those if you want to be able to go on top here. Okay. See. Okay, at least I got some water of life, but I gotta go back. Or maybe there's another hospital. What? Usually there are two hospitals in each dungeons, so I just have to find the other one. I don't care. I can't be doubly eggplanted, so I don't really care. I can even lose my legs and just slide everywhere like that. It's pretty easy. Oh, nice. See, no problem. So I used to map down each rooms to know what was what, and for my next playthroughs, there's probably a map online, to be honest. It's not that big of a map though, it's 8 by 8, so I don't think it's a big deal to just remember most of it, but yeah, I guess here on the left, a lot of rooms are pretty much the same as in the first dungeons, just with a different color scheme. Okay, so I just went around here. Alright. Okay, I think I gotta go all the way to the bottom and come back up towards the center. If I remember correctly, the boss is like very close to where I am now. Let's see if I'll buy. Yeah. Oh, no thank you. Okay. I think the boss is right up here. Is it? No, it doesn't work. I'll try. Yeah, Yes, okay. So as I said before, this kind of room is an indication that the boss is right there. So I'll just snap this thing to help me a little bit, and then I'll go fight the serpent. And my health bar is pretty full. It's good. Yeah, so he's just doing this sinusoidal, and yeah, I'm hitting 4 health out of him, so I need to hit him about 50 times. I don't think my helpers were as strong, so that's why the HP doesn't work with me taking 4 damages off a certain number of times. But let's see. Yeah, see, he's not throwing anything, he's just jumping around like that, and I need to be careful not to fall in the red water, which I assume is lava or acid or something. It's not clear. And I'll get it. I used to have a lot of emotions playing this game and being really stressed out, but it's not hard at all. It's really easy. Anyway, after playing Hollow Knight and a bunch of really hard platformers, this boss is not easy. If you compare it to those Bowser minion at the end of Mario, then maybe it's a bit harder, but because you had to hit it like 50 times instead of 3, but oh well. So 15, 4 more hits. And the water turned white, but it still hurts, so don't be fooled. I don't need to go present because it doesn't change anything. And we're up to World 3, which is a up-down side-scrolling again. So, and Water of Life to start. Isn't that wonderful? So we're more than halfway through now, because there are 4 worlds, but the 4th world only has one stage in it, so it's much shorter. I think the hardest part is going to be the 3rd dungeon. This world is quite easy. It's a bit of a platforming challenge, but aside of that, nothing too hard about it. I have so much health now. Yeah, those jumping things are a little bit hard. I'm not even gonna bother picking up the heart because I'm gonna just commit suicide. This one is gonna freak out, so it's part of the game. I should be able to kill her pretty fast by now. Yes. All my power-ups, so strong. These are burglars again, I think. They just steal stuff, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have any of those items that can be stealed. These are much easier to avoid though, because they just go to the side. These enemies are really easy, as long as they don't have those rotating stuff around them. Nothing in here. This is also a placeholder room for those power-up things, and that first stage was really easy. This is, I think, is the shortest stage in the game. Oh, oh la 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 la. She didn't even freak out. Wow. Doesn't look like I should go through there, but I do. I don't think I need. I don't need that. At this point, certainly not. So some of those items are like very long range arrows or fire arrows, stuff, or protection around you, stuff like that. So maybe a feather actually. It seems that by now my energy is high enough to not worry about it. I don't know why there was a... I don't know why there was a hyphen between thank and you, but oh well. Maybe it's old English. Wow. Getting good with those. Okay, now the enemies are going to be more jumpy. They're going to jump around more. It's a bit harder to avoid these, but they're fine. Nope. Well, what the heck? Must have been pressing up a little bit or something. And they keep going up, 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 so no worries for them to come back down, really. Another room here. Oh, wow. This is very generous with me. So when I was saying that the first world is the hardest, maybe the second is actually, but the third is a breeze. So nice to me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just the controls that are finicky sometimes. 150,000. No power up. Maybe 200,000 is a power up. I don't really care about damage now because I have so much HP. Okay. I can't, it's too high. Just go like that. Ugh, so many of those. Oh shit. They're worth 10 already. Oh là là, mauvais piton. So we're pretty much in the sky now. It feels like the sky. There's a lot of clouds. It looks like I'm in the Tower of the Gods or something. The style then. Yeah, I could buy. So this is 3-3, right? Yeah, so I'm entering the dungeon now. I could use one of those. Although it's not that useful, but still. Against Pandora. Okay. Final dungeon. Before the last stage of the game. Okay, so I don't know this one as well as the other ones, but it's still an 8x8 map, so not so different. Wow. And to find holy water. Oh, beginning again. This is, oh yeah, great. Every time. Now I have no choice. I need... Oh, okay, I need to die. That's what I need to do. I think this is the right way. Thanks. There's absolutely no way to avoid it when they just hit you first thing as you enter the room. There's no way to avoid it, so it's part of the game. Okay. Some of these. I still don't have a map. You know what? I'll use this. I can't go up there, but I could come back from there. Oof, that was close. Nice. Another room that I can get to from one direction, but not the other. Let's see. Oh, again. I'll use this. So, yeah, so on the bottom left of the map that I don't have. there. That's tricky. I think I need to be on the other side of that long wall. From what I remember. And oh yeah, now I remember Pandora is at the very top of the map. So that's where I need to go. I need to go through there and then left and then down and then left. Yeah. Okay, so see, this is the usual room for, and you don't want to get caught by those damn eggplants. I think, maybe not actually, maybe there's more. But anyway, yeah, that was the room. It's weird. It's like it has a different style or something. Because that room usually means that the boss is next, but it's not in that one. Okay. Oh la la. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, nice. I kind of used those little minions to make me invincible. It worked. I don't have a lot of health now, but I assume it's fine. Oof. Yeah, I'm in the very top now. I think 2 or 3 rooms, and it's Pandora, the boss. Oh, maybe the next one actually. Okay, I don't have full health, but... Oh, nice. Okay, that's nice. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I'll just farm a little bit of hearts to be able to buy this, this glass of, or cup of red stuff. Just to be safe, you know? Okay, 29 more. And one more. Okay. Great. There you go, Pandora. Pandora is invisible. It's pretty easy to avoid, really. It's half invisible. It's really just about avoiding those bubbles. Has a 200 HP, just like the second boss. And I think it's even easier to avoid. Where is it? Oh, okay. Maybe not when it's invisible. Oh, it took off a lot of power, actually. $132 left. Fuck. Okay, they take off a lot of power, though. I need to be careful about that. I could be hit twice more. Second time, I'm dead. Oh my god. Okay, once more and I'm dead. Wow. It's been harder than I thought, to be honest. Just because of this crazy damage input. This was on cat. 16 more hits. Ah. 14. Scared. These are really randomized. Oh shit, that was close. I didn't know it bounced like that. Wow. I'm gonna start all the way from the beginning. I should take a break actually and then just do it finish later. That sucks. I don't even remember the way. Okay, I need to find the water of life first. Sure, take one for now. And then, was the water of life below? I think so. Oh, nice. Great. Did I find the hospital earlier? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I knew this was here. Okay. Just need to go up in a general direction. Up. You guys. Hate you. What kind of person does that? I have to get hit. No choice. Oops. No. There's a damn hospital. No, I can't even hit those statues without my hands, which makes sense. Okay, yeah, so I'll have to go a little bit to the right instead of left here. I don't care. Mailed. No, it's not gonna work out well for me. I need to go down. Whoa. Looks pretty bad. Not here. No, I'm falling back to the store. I think eventually. Oh wow. Okay. No, that's not what I thought. Okay, I need to find the hospital. be on the... Oh, there's no right here. Here, maybe. Oh, nice. Okay. Finally. Okay, let's go back. No. Okay, I thought it was the... Oh, what's this for? I'm gonna have to buy some potion afterwards. For sure, I should save my money already. Yeah, I just need to... Yeah, I know the way now. As long as I don't get hit by those damn eggplants, I'll be fine. No! Oh, second. No. Wow. A lot of damage. I should actually go back to the Water of Life room. No, not there. It's down where the eggplants are. I don't care. I can't become more eggplanty than what I am. Okay. I think it's there. Oh, no, useless. Okay, I've got enough hearts to buy an energy glass later. Okay. Oh, seriously. Seriously. What if I just go like here or something? Not really useful. Oh, nice. Okay, it's not as far as the other one. Okay. Okay, and then, oh god, doesn't look great. Oh my god, that's the beginning. Okay. I feel like stopping here, and then I'll resume later. I gotta do something. If oh no, whoa. Okay, what? How? Suspend? Yeah, I'm gonna create a suspend point here, and how much time did I play? Oh, it's probably written here. No. To game selection, details. 1 hour and 52 minutes. That's pretty long, actually. Okay, alright. I'll be back later. Thanks for watching. And yeah, voila. That's it for now. I'll make part 2 later where I'm finishing this dungeon and finishing the actual game.